a process, a model, sound risk management, impeccable money management. Those things deliver wins, and those wins need to be collected without any emotion. Okay, I made another $1,000 today. Okay, I made another $500 this trade. Okay, I made $20,000 this month. Okay, you're not getting excited. It is just simply your job. I mean, when you get your paycheck, maybe some of you got paid today. Did you open up the envelope? On the stub that you got said that your direct deposit says this is the amount of money you got. Did you think, woo, look at that, baby, look at that, honey, look at that? Did you go around parading around your wife or husband? How about you high five your kids? Look at this, I got another one of those things I got last week. Look at this, look at that right there. You see what they gave me? I went there for 40 hours. They gave me that. Like it's something different. You're not parading around with that. That's not an accomplishment. It's just what you expect to do when you go to work. It's a participation award, right? Well, every one of your trades, your win needs to be simply that. It's a participation award. It was expected. This is what you expect to happen. You're not surprised. It's just the way it is. Okay? You don't want to emotionally charge it. It's not a big deal. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to really celebrate. You celebrate at the end of the year. You celebrate at the end of the year. This is how much I get to have to pay taxes on. Woo! I love it. That's it. That's the way it works. You do not champion a winning trade, and you don't regret and just go into depression over a losing trade. You're indifferent. It's just business. It's all it is. It's just business. You showing up to your job at your regularly scheduled time for the time you're supposed to punch in to the time you go home and punch out. It's just business. That's the relationship you have. The boss says you show up at this time, be here at this time, and go home at this time. And if you do that, you get a monetary reward at the end of the week. Okay. Same process with trading. The process is I have to do this. I have to show up in front of my charts. I got to do the process of looking through these charts, looking for the thing I'm supposed to be doing as the trader. Then when the time has come, I'm expected to do something with that opportunity. And I have to do what? Manage risk. You're doing it at your job. You're managing your personal risk when you drive there, because you don't know if you're going to get there safely or not, but you're doing everything you can, hopefully, not looking at your phone, texting and whatnot. But once you're at your job, then you're managing the risk of what? Your employer. You don't want to waste supplies. You don't want to waste time watching ICT videos on the clock. Liar. Everything you're doing is managing risk. Are you a good risk manager? Do you speed to work? Are you driving without your seatbelt on? Are you texting, speeding without your seatbelt on? That's not a good manager of risk. You're going to blow your account. These are all things that you need to be aware of, because that's exactly what you're bringing to trading. You're doing this to make money. If any time you feel the impulse to push the button because you need to feel better about yourself, you want to push the button to distract yourself from something someone said about you on social media, you feel bored, nothing else to do, let me just get in here and trade Asia. You don't ever trade Asia. Never even came up in your model. You know what? If I get 3 handles, it's $150 per contract, and my funded account says I can trade this many contracts. So let me just do 1/4 of that and just see how I feel after I win. Well, you're inviting the very thing that you shouldn't be doing. Who's going to be there to stop you? I'm not going to be there. Your broker's not going to say, hey, you better not do that. You better not do that right now. Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the person that stands in the way and talks to you and reminds you that what you're doing is outside your model? It's just you. And you don't want to learn from bad experiences doing impulsive things that you're reckless. You don't want to discover that you're reckless by doing those things. You want to prevent the opportunity of discovering that you're reckless in those instances.